Hey folks, it's Fritgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. But what we'll do is we will use the courseplay for 3 combines going around the fields because everybody is wanting me to try and just, you know, I'm dedicating this series to, we're doing as much courseplay as we possibly can on here, so I'm okay with that. Okay with that. I will use courseplay to do this bit, same as I've been doing courseplay on most of the rest of it. And what we will try to do is we'll have 3 combines running in the field. I am not going to try to complicate anything by putting in, having courseplay unload the 3 combines at once. I'm not capable of setting anything like that up. That's just not going to happen. But what I will do is I will have a vehicle with a big trailer. Maybe I'll have a road train working in the field or something like that. Just a big truck working in the field. And we will keep running around the combines and see if we can keep them going while courseplay does the combining. And then as soon as we'll leave the straw out on the field, we'll leave it all on the field so it's all down. And once we're done, once we're finished, that's going to be it for the series, right? That will be it. It will be all over, and we will move on to the next series, the Hagenstedt one, where we are not going to be using courseplay at all. I will use the AI vehicle extension, but that's going to be about it. I won't be using anything else. I will have it on... I most likely will have that series running on the easy finance settings. I think it would be best if we have that on the easy finance settings. Or, well, all of the easy settings, although I'll customize it to how I remember mostly having things run on the game when I was playing FS19. Because that's the whole point of that series, is it's going to be sort of recreating how I used to do things in FS13. Because I haven't done that for any... It seems appropriate, considering that map is from FS13. But anyway, we'll deal with that when we get there. Let's go back this way now. I was loading up a trailer, wasn't I? We want to go to U. Start you up. I'll load up the other 2 trailers as well, considering that we've already loaded the front one. So let's go to you and dump in a little bit of canola. I've got plenty of money here. So I was thinking of just selling all the pigs, selling all the rest of it, sell as much stuff as I possibly can, and have done with it. Like, sell all the stuff that I can and all the pigs and that, and not worry about the animals. But there are some people that would like me to upload this save game file somewhere. I need to find somewhere to do that. I also still need to do the Black Mountain one, which I keep saying that I'm going to, and then I never actually do. So I am wanting to. I will get to it. But I like to have like a full mod list with it. I'm thinking I might not do that. I might not have like a full written out mod. Certainly not for this one, because this one's got loads of mods. And just give a rough idea of the mods that are on here. Because most of the mods on here, other than the Stevie ones for the placeables, there's a couple of placeables that you probably want so that you still got the grain and the animals. Other than that, most of this map here, it doesn't really matter if you haven't got the mods in place, because you can soon sort of get back to where it was. You can modify most of the save game to sort of fit the game style anyway, so it's not going to make a big lot of difference, I don't think. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I haven't really put a lot of thought into that yet, but we'll see, because there are the issues of the map being modified as well, and the changes on the map might make it a little bit difficult for anybody to actually use it in here anyway. I wasn't going to use... No, I'll use this one. I was thinking, what do I use for doing the fertilizer? I think I'll use this one right here. Now, if I just jump in there a second, we've probably got enough to last the night. Probably, but I think I'll bring this one in and I'll hook this one onto the fertilizer spreader so it's ready to go in the morning. Then I will get the... we'll get another load of food and we'll put it in for the cows so that they're sort of up, ready and raring to go. And then I will... I don't think I need to worry about any more of it. I'll get this one hooked on now so that we can set that one going, fertilizing the whole of the field, and get a bit more food in for the cows. That's all we need to do. So So you come running in here. These are very slow, these articulated tractors. I mean, they're really good. They are good, but they're slow. That's the one notable thing about them, is that they are rather steady on their pins compared to some of the tractors. Some of the tractors are particularly speedy when it comes to herring off across around all of the fields. But these ones here, the articulated ones, they really, really are not, are they? They're very, very steady on their pins. Now, let's bring you over this way, and I'm going to stop you there. I'm not going to set that course going yet. We'll wait until tomorrow before we set that one up, and I then want to go into this machine right here. The selected silo is empty. How are you empty? You shouldn't be empty. These... Wait. Oh, I've got no hay in here. That's why. The hay silo is now completely empty. So I've got to load that trailer over there. We're gonna actually have to just like do a couple of these around. I tell you what, I'll do this one, and then we can go and get a little bit of hay, and we can bring that back through. So we will bring you around like this. Go and dump this 40k in here for the cows, and then I can get some loose hay. Yeah, because we've already taken all of the straw, the hay out of the shed there that's also got the straw bales in. So I don't need to worry about getting any more from in there. I'm just going to cut across the field here. We should really build a track over there, I think. If we were to put a track across that bit, that might be a little bit better. But honestly, I don't think we actually really need it that badly. So why have I got a little tiny, tiny bit of ration in there? I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to go on that front side. I need to back you up over here. You go round this side right here. This is where you go. And I bring you in that way there. And then I stop there and I start loading up hay. And at least this one feels fairly quick. When you've taken out those silos over there, it's a fairly slow, steady process loading it out of the silos. I mean, it's not the fastest doing it on here either, but at least it's a little bit quicker than the silos. So I can shut you down. You're finished, and you are... You've got a little bit. You're not doing too bad now, though. You're not doing too bad. We're getting there with that one, and then let's jump back over to you. You're still running. I think I will actually start this. We'll at least generate this course. We go. This one will be fertilizer. So I want to go to course generation in here. Currently, there's field 10 I want on there, and I will do 2 headland passes on this one. Well, I'll try for 3, but I don't think it's going to let me have 3. So 36 meter working width on here, and I want to go. I usually have the turn on the headlands, don't I? So then, if I go generate the field course. There is a course which is very weird looking. That is a very weird looking course. At least this bit up round here. This little kind of bit right in here. We have got 3 headland passes though. It has managed to do the 3 headland passes. And you over this side, you've not got very much at all left there now. Now, what about this bit? Is this doing the wiggle all the way through? Seems to be, all the way up through there. And that comes down over to there. No, it goes... drives right the way around. I think it does come up here. It sort of does a bit round. It comes down here and it starts. Does that bit up to there and then it goes back down. Yeah, it sort of splits it in half. Looks like that's what it's doing. That seems to be quite a common thing, really, though, doesn't it? So I want to save the new course that I've got. That is field 10 fertilizers. We'll just do field 10 fert like that. That one is done. And then I'm just going to do that a second, and I'm going to back you up here and unfold that spreader. I can't start the course yet because I've not got anything growing, so it won't allow me to put fertilizer on. If I do that, well, it's not going to make any difference here anyway because this has got 3 coats already on this bit. But I'll wait until morning before I start that one going. So you can shut off there a second, and we'll wait until morning, and then we've got something grown. And is there anything else? So you're loaded. Let's go and take you round. I've got a combine header in the way over there, which might cause us a problem. I'm hoping it won't. That was from the seed drills when we were loading those up. But, yeah, let's just pretend that never happened, shall we? It's a dark chapter that we need never revisit. You over here. And then I can back you in and I can dump 80,000 litres of hay into that corner over there. Like that. And then as soon as that has unloaded into there, I can go and put this one back. See, it's already started working right there. We've already started mixing again. Probably I'm not going to have enough to last me till summer, so I ought to go and get another load of hay. I've got enough food in for the cows for the, at least for the day. Rubicon is slipping. Right, that's gone up against another tree. That's just fantastic, isn't it? That is just absolutely wonderful. Let's whiz you out round. We'll go quick. We'll go quick with this. We'll bring you back under here so that you can park right there and start doing that. And then we can go. There we go. Look, see, told you. Told you. So what are you... Why? So why are you going that way? Why are you even trying to turn that way? What benefit could that... Well, I don't understand. Why is he gone up and... Huh? What's... That one goes there. Oh, I see. He's come out. This is the next bit that he needs to do, is right here. And he needs to go right there, like that. So we want to start that one. I want to bring him over to here, like this, somewhere like that, and then drive course, and he's going to keep going up that way. That's where he needs to go. Right up through there. Alright, fine. Yeah, if it's going to do it, it's going to do it. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it, as long as it roughly covers what we want it to cover. That's all we need to worry about. And there hasn't actually got very much left to do on there, so you keep going. You keep doing what you're doing. You're fine. We got no issues with you. Ish. Sort of. Well, actually, we do have it. We got issues left, right, and centre with you, but we're not going to talk about it too much. That's just going to be stuff that we don't talk about. So I'll take this hay here, and I'll dump that into the mixed feeder, and then I will park this trailer back underneath the silage again, so that I can unload a little bit more silage, and get that into the mixed feeder as well. And then once I've done that, we can skip the night. I don't need to, actually, I don't need, this one doesn't go under the silage. The silage one is already under the silage. So if I bring you back there and I empty you out and I put 80,000 litres into there, then I can just go and I can park this one underneath that spout there. And I can go and get that trailer, or I can dump 90,000 litres of silage into the machine right there. You are empty. And then I can put the silage trailer back underneath. Then we will skip the night. And then we'll have to jump straight back out onto this one and start it loading once more. So we're mid-spring at the moment. What we're going to need to do, if I go to there. Right. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave that one like that. And bring that one round. Yeah, I was talking about whether or not I upload this save game file, because there's been quite a few changes to the map. It might not actually be compatible with the original version of the map anyway. So I wasn't quite sure about that one. That one was one that I was sort of wondering about. I don't know. I'm still of two minds on that. So I will see. If enough people do really want it, I'll see if I can do something. I know people want the Black Mountain one, but that one, again, the reason I'm reluctant to upload it is because the Black Mountain save game file, like the map is, I edited it, I altered it so that I could farm the big fields that I made up on the top of the mountain. And there's a big chunk of those fields that you can't actually get to with the original state of the map, because there's a large collision wall that is all the way along there that you can't actually do anything with. That collision wall there, you can't get through it. Right, why? Oh, it's because it's not underneath the spout. And that is something that means that no, it might actually end up spoiling the experience. And this is what I'm sort of thinking about. Is I don't really want people's experience with the map to be ruined because with the series and that ruined because they can't go along and play it as well. If I go stop driver right there, clear that course, done. All spraying is now complete. I will bring you down this way. We're going to run this one back into the yard. We're also going to start fast forwarding time again as well. So I just want to get you down into the yard. So then you're done and you're finished. We have put herbicide on the field. That bit's done. Weed control has been dealt with. We've got one coat of fertilizer that we want to put across the entire field, which we will leave the Case Quadtrac doing over the next 2 days. And I'm hoping it will do a fairly reasonable job of getting that onto the field. I mean, maybe I'm going to have to get another spreader going as well, but I'm not really sure about that. To be honest, I'm quite tempted to just not worry about it at all. I'm quite tempted to put the Case Quadtrac going and have it putting some fertilizer on the field, but generally not concern myself with if we get the entire thing done or not. I want to back up there, not keep accelerating. And let's go and put you into the shed right there, like that. Shut you off. It is black as pitch out here. Very, very dark. I do like how dark nighttime gets on this map. That is one thing that I do. I like it when the maps get really properly dark at nighttime. Makes it feel a little bit more realistic, doesn't it? If it gets properly dark. We're getting 10 grand each day now from property income, which is great. And I've seen right there that we've already started with a bit of growth on here. So we've got a couple of little spots where weeds are going to come through. But generally, it's going to be fine for weeds. And then growth right there, we're on our first growth stage. We've got a couple of patches where germination has failed, but for the most part that's not going to be any kind of issue for us. And then we go and have a look in here. That's fine. We've got food and everything in there. Those are looking pretty good. Late spring right here, great demand. Now it is raining. Technically, we shouldn't be putting fertilizer on the field while it's raining. But I'm not going to listen to that age-old wisdom. I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm going to put you going, and you are going to spread fertilizer on the field all the way around. So why are you working at 10 miles an hour? 10K, actually. So lower, early, raise, late on there. I will go okay on that, and then I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go with a field speed of 30, a turn speed of 20, and a reverse speed of 16. Just to speed it along a little bit more than it's currently wanting to travel. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? That is definitely gonna struggle to get this field done sort of in any kind of reasonable time frame, I think. I mean, this bit over here is gonna take a while to do anyway. That's the only bit that's on. Yeah, I'm only going to do one coat of fertilizer. That's all we're going to do, because all of this, that's going to be the only section there that needs 2. All of this up here with 3 coats of fertilizer on it anyway, I don't think it's really going to be beneficial for us to go through and add more of it in. So I think we can safely leave that. Let's go back to you here, and this should now start. There we go. We can see the ground color change. Just like that. Right, you... No, I'm going to ignore that now, and I just want to go over this way. If Courseplay is running, does it still cause crop destruction? There's something I'm not sure of. I don't know if it causes crop destruction on Courseplay or not. Absolutely no idea. With the rain that's going on, it does spoil straw, but I don't think that rain spoils anything else. Not the mixed ration and stuff like that. And with this machine right here, I don't think rain actually spoils it going into this machine either. So we've got the hay and the straw. No, it doesn't. We've already had rain attacking this one, and it's not made any difference. So that is also going to be absolutely fine. You know, I'm just going to keep it running at 120 times speed. I want to get it around. We want to move things along now as quickly as we can. I could use developer tools and go much faster in time, but I'm not actually going to do that. And I am going to try to keep the animals being fed all the way through. So we will sell a few more pigs. We'll sell a few more cows. We'll try to keep the animals going until that harvest that we want to do. Let's just bring you into there and unhitch that one. Then I can go back over to here. We've got food going in. There should be plenty of food going in there for a minute. And I can hitch you on here and then start loading that one again. Excellent. And while that one's loading, I'm going to go over here. I won't do straw for the pigs because I think if I take that trailer out of the shed, any straw that's in there will get wet and then it will start to disappear. So I won't do those at the moment. I'll just leave no straw in for the pigs because we got the option. We can do either. If we don't put straw in, we get slurry out of the pigs. If we do put straw in, we get manure out of the pigs. So you can choose whichever one you want to use. It doesn't really make any great difference. I don't need to worry about having to sell the milk at the moment. So as long as I put grain in for the pigs, that's all we need to concern ourselves with. And, I mean, I could just leave that for a day or two, actually not putting straw in for the pigs. It just means that we're able to run through things a little bit faster. I don't have to constantly hitch and unhitch, which means that we can get through to our harvest a little bit quicker, if that's at all possible. How are we doing over here? I don't see the other one at the minute. I'll see that one in a minute. Corn can go in there. You're really going to take a long time to do that field, aren't you? I'm just going to leave that go. I'm not going to do any changes on there. I'm just going to leave it running exactly as it is, and I'm not going to do anything different with that courseplay course. We'll leave it going. We're not going to worry about straw for the pigs because that's going to allow us to speed things along faster. And that is a valid option with seasons. You put that. I mean, I don't particularly like that personally. I think it would be better if you, like the base game, you get slurry and manure coming out when you've got to put the straw in. Otherwise don't get either. I think that would be better, although there are, you know, animals are kept now without the straw, without the bedding so much. Personally, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that particular method, but it is done. It is a known method, so we'll accept that that is just one of the ways that it is done. And then I want to take you over here, and I want to run this one straight over to the cattle. Why have you... It'd probably help if I left... I had the engine running, didn't I? That's where we went wrong. And you can go through here. And we'll dump this in for the cows. So we got to decide what trailer we want to use for our combine. We're going to have 3 combines working in the field. I will do that bit on courseplay. And 3 combines will be doing the harvesting. And then after that, it's kind of... What have we got in here? I got 43,000 litres of milk right there. Yeah, after that, well, I don't really know. 3 combines working in the fields. We'll leave the straw on the ground. I just gotta get the grain coming off of them. That's all. We get as much grain as we possibly can from them, and that's going to be it. There's not going to be anything particularly special from that. There's not going to be anything like groundbreaking and mind-blowing. We'll stack it. We'll put all the grain in the silo. I'm not going to try and sell it. I will just store it away in the silo, and we will just see how much we end up with from the overall harvest. I think I won't do anything else with it. Let's leave you there, run over and skip the night again. That case is not even once round the field. Nope. That's gonna, yeah, that one is going to be until harvest time. Still doing that spreading fertilizer on the field. As long as we get some going on the field, I think that's actually going to be fine. I'm okay with it doing it like that. Right, 11 is the most that we're going to get. I am actually fine with it doing that. We can just leave it working, as long as courseplay doesn't have I don't think it has crop destruction. So it will just keep running round and round the field, doing what it's doing while we're running around doing all of our animal stuff. I'm going to run back over here and I'm going to manually collect this one rather than skipping into it. There's another 80,000 litres. I'll go and put this in for the cows. We did have 45,000. We've gone through another night, so that's going to give us a bit more milk there available. I'm thinking we leave the milk at least for a little bit. I mean, we could always just try and do it on here. Let's go there and have a look at milk prices. So at the moment, 2009 is the most that we can get. It's actually pretty good. All things considered, that is actually a pretty good rate for milk. I kind of like the idea of like building up 300,000 litres of milk right here and making an absolute fortune by selling it at a ridiculously overpriced price and making ourselves enormous, huge, great sums of money from it. I kind of like the idea of doing that. Now, nope. There. I'm going to go here. Pigs we'll deal with in a minute. I'm just kind of watching the cows. I'm wondering if I can unload the rest of this into the cows in a minute. And that way I can leave them all day tomorrow without having to put anything else in for them. So let's leave it until 1 o'clock. So we've just got another few seconds there to wait until 1 o'clock. Well, I'll start tipping it now. That will not quite get all of it. Alright, 1:30 then. We'll do 1:30. And I was thinking, you know, then we can skip the days faster. But there isn't really any skip the days faster, is there? We don't really have that option. We're running it at 120 times speed. And I'm not going to be able to go any faster than that. That is my limit. That's as fast as I can run it. Let's back you up this way. Round you go. There we go. Right in like that. And start loading you again. Start. So you can go there. I go to this tractor next. Come on. Off you go. We'll run you round and we will top up the chickens and the pigs. We're not doing straw for a minute for the pigs, so we don't need to worry about that. And we're 3 o'clock in the afternoon already, which means that very soon we should be able to skip another night. And then the crop in the field is going to grow. So that's going to allow us to see what Courseplay is going to decide when it comes to putting like the rest of the... whether or not it's going to have crop destruction causing us any problems or not. I don't think it's going to. I don't think crop destruction is going to be any kind of an issue whatsoever. We will just have our case quad track still working around the field until such time as it decides that we're not allowed to put any more fertilizer on there. Or at least it's not going to allow us to give a bonus for any more. Now, the only problem that we will have is when we stop Courseplay from working, then it's going to get to, and we drive out of the field. That one little bit from where we stop it to where we drive out of the field, that's the bit where we're going to have some problem. That's the bit where we're going to have a bit of crop destroyed as we try to make our escape. But that's only a minor detail, I feel. I don't think we need to concern ourselves with that overly. Not very much. And how are we doing with weights on the pigs and stuff? I mean, if we go and have a look over this side and we have a look right in there, I got a load at 34 kilos, 45, 130, 240 kilos right there. This is the 250 kilos is the first pigs that we had. So anything over 125 is definitely ready for selling. Now, we got some there that are half a year old. These here, these are definitely ones that we want to be thinking about selling. Look at all these, 0.7 and 0.6 years and 0.5 years. Well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode. So we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.